Well, this is a lovely day today. Really nice day. Oh look, and this reminds me. I think it kind of makes me think maybe I should do something that I used to do. But I'm going to have to. But maybe we need some lubricant. Maybe a WD-40 might help. And some latex gloves, or maybe these marigold type gloves might be better. And then I think lie down. So you know, I'll tell you what it is that I was going to do. What I used to do, and that was, I loved doing it. Getting up underneath my car and cleaning it. You know, I used to clean the underneath of my car. I used to get underneath with gloves on and grease and things, and I used to clean all the underneath of it. Oh, you know, when I was young, that was a great experience for me. I used to love cleaning every aspect and every area of my car. It's good to be young. Right. Now, we've got a busy week because Tom and I are going on a road trip to Normandy in France, and we're building a road which will be coming up through the woods here. So I think this week will start here. Right, well it is a really beautiful morning this morning, and I'm really happy actually because the Volvo did actually pass its MOT with flying colours. Tom took it in and I was somewhere else. Oh. So we've got a test certificate, so that's good. See if it'll start on this cold morning. Cold and beautiful. Look at the ice on the windscreen. Well, started. Sounds alright. Something's rattling a bit, but I don't know what that is. So that's okay. Well, I just made a preliminary start here to check this Renault over, because in a couple of days Tom and I are driving it to France, so we're going to check everything out here, tire pressures and so on, make sure this car is all set up for the journey. I think I'm going to give it a clean as well. See, the trouble here is, I mean, I've hardly driven this car, you know, relatively speaking, and yet it's filthy, and because where I live around here, all the roads are just so muddy. Everything just gets so filthy. Look at this dirt here, look at that. Oh, there's actually frost on there. Well, Tom's driving. Hello.
It's cold this morning, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? You're what are you waiting for?
Waiting for the digger and dumper. It should be in a little while. I was there today, so he dropped me off at about 6, like saying, in at BP garage with a coffee, and I wandered up here.
Well, you should have told me.
I didn't know. I thought, I didn't know if the dog was in or not. No.
Don't go near him.
So I thought, well, what I did was I walked around the field a couple of times.
Oh, okay.
In this one, I think in Subaru's, they have it built into the clutch.
Yeah.
Not behind it, so it shatters and just took the clutch of it.
Oh, so you had to have a whole new unit. But you can change gears fine now.
Yeah. Back for another 100,000 miles, whatever it is.
Well, I hope so. I hope so. I think you did the right thing.
van, isn't it?
Yeah, and you know,
Renault's starting to
think
look into
it's in quite good condition actually.
It is, yeah.
Goes well.
Is it? It's always handy.
So what happened with the Volvo, with the MOT? Was it all right?
Everything's fine. No.
The Avantime, Tom.
Yeah.
The bonnet is up on it.
Right.
I was checking the oil
Yeah.
and that. Check the oil for me when you get a chance. Tell me what you find.
Alright. Bad.
I'm not saying anything. I just check it. You tell me what you find.
Alright.
I want some confirmation.
You don't see many of them around, do you, them ones?
No. They only made 8,000
Is that all they made?
in total.
Did they really?
And they only sold, I think, about 400 in the UK.
So ain't many over here, is
No.
They look alright though.
It's lovely. It drives beautiful. We're going to France in it on Fridays, Tom and me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we're going to Normandy to my house there.
Normandy. Oh, very nice.
Right, so we've got some equipment here. Ah, this is nice. I used to drive one of these when I was a teenager. I worked on a building site, but it wasn't as sophisticated, I think, as this one. And it didn't have a flashing yellow light. Right, we got the new vehicles delivered.
Nice way, Iron.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
All this puffer on, like,
yeah, I know. It's in the good, does it? Still cold.
it's not another
They
van.
got all this stuff out of it, how good these are, but they're still bloody cold.
Yeah, I've got to say, they work indoors.
They work, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They're working there alright as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said it could be that you've got water in the oil.
Can't say. There you go.
There's the white muck down there. You see that in between the crease?
Yeah.
That's water mixed with oil.
Well, we don't know. I'm going to get him to. I'm going to get him. I'm going to take it up there. I'm going to do it this morning. I'll have to leave it there. He's going to drop me back.
Yeah, it's usually if you find any of that white muck on that lid, there's water.
Yeah, I know.
God.
Well, we've got to sort it out today. Right. That's all I need. More problems with this now. Or not more problems with it. I haven't had any problems with it, but more problems with this car.
Yeah, get it down there and get it to change, because it might not have any water in it, must be overfilled.
What's the water level? That's what he said, check the water level. I don't even know where the water level is on this. Is there water in it?
It looks like it's half full.
Well, if it is, then it isn't water then. That's what he was saying.
Half full.
No, I don't think it's water. I think it's. I don't think anyone's checked the oil. No, I'll tell you what. Because I'm just trying to think about it. I bought it. The guy, it was serviced before he brought it down here,
Right.
and he drove it down. And I'll be honest with you, I think, as funny as it may sound, I don't think it was ever. I've even checked it. Because I haven't hardly driven it, have I? Well, so what Ben's going to do? He's going to put it up on a ramp, drain it, and then fill it again, and see what the oil is.
Yeah.
He said he'd do it today. Is everything all right down there?
Yeah.
Okay.
None of that. I'll just try the old starter from the start. You put your foot on the clutch, straight down. Go for it, it's easy enough. That's a little bit heavy at first because it's not like a car's a bit heavy, you know.
Right, so what that was all about with the car. Hang on, start this up. Oh dear, turn the radio down. So what that was all about was that I was checking the oil on the Avantime, and it's really over full. And I thought, that's amazing. I don't know, well, not amazing, horrifying really. I don't know what the matter was, because I don't, actually I can never recall ever putting any oil in this, as weird as it seems. So it's a question of, has it just for some reason, it's over full with oil because somebody has put too much oil in it, basically, or is there water in with the oil? So I'm going to drive it up to Bennex now, and hopefully, let's try and get these windows cleared. So I'm going to drive it up to Bennex now, and Ben's going to get it up on a ramp at some point, hopefully today, and drop the oil out of it and see what's going on. Whether it's just overfull with oil, or whether the oil has been contaminated with water. But the water level in the car, as we've just seen, is half full. That seems to be okay. I think if it had been filling up the engine oil that much, the water level would have gone down. But we'll find out. And of course, I want to get this resolved, because in a couple of days I'm going to hopefully be doing about 1,500 miles maybe in this car, or 1,200 at least. So there's always a problem with cars, and sometimes they're unexpected. A problem that you didn't think you were going to have. I mean, I didn't think I was going to have a problem with this Avantime this week. Okay, let's go to Bennex. Right, so we're taking the Avantime to Bennex. Ben's going to have a look, and this is another example of oh God, my car's taking over my life, because the digger and the dumpster arrived this morning, and I was going to be busy with Tom and the contractor to do a lot of work on our land, and now I'm up taking a car to Bennex, so that sort of disrupted my plan today. But as I had planned to be taking this Avantime to France in a couple of days, I really do need to sort out if there's anything wrong with this car. My guess is that for some reason, and I don't know the answer, it's just been overfilled with oil. So, but obviously if it's something sinister or serious, I'm not going to be able to drive it to France. I'm going to have to take another car. I guess that's going to have to be probably the Mercedes. The Mercedes or the Jag. Maybe even the Jag. We'll cross that bridge if we come to it. Certainly a lovely morning. These are the sort of roads that we have to drive around here in the UK. I mean, these roads hardly ever get repaired. In fact, the only reason that they're drivable is because they don't get used that often. But of course, they do have great big heavy lorries go on them that service the farms, and do get full of potholes. Occasionally they go around and fill them up. And they're basically single track roads. And you know, you'd think we were in the third world really. But actually, I guess the difference is that in the third world they probably have better roads in a lot of cases now, because we, the West, are paying for them. I won't go on about these sort of issues. I'll leave that for other channels. So this is a lovely, beautiful estate. This used to belong to, this estate, all this area around here, used to belong to the Rothschilds. Recently it was sold and bought up by somebody else. This whole part of the country here. And a lot of the original people that had this estate are buried in the churchyard here, this church. That's not the Rothschilds, that's the Rushbrook family. This is the Rushbrook estate. Right, so here we are, we're nearly there. I'm guessing that I've timed this wrong because they'll all be having their tea break, I think. Because Ben's going to drive me back. Got a Range Rover there. Right, let's see who we can find. Ah.
You must have more videos than us having coffee.
I'm not the only one who messes up your tea break then. You got another guy out there.
How are you? Yeah.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah,
Sit down
of
over
course you
here.
can.
Thank you.
Cold, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm just getting excited because they turned up with a dumpster which Tom's driving and a big digger which another guy's drill, and we're pulling out a whole load of an area of my woods, clearing it all and doing a lot of work and building a road. And I was just going to film it all and get excited. Bloody bringing a car up here for you to sort out. Well, I went to I'm driving the Avantime to France on Friday with Tom, and I checked the oil and it was over full. So whether it's been over full, I just can't remember filling it, or whether it's got water in it. That's what Ben's got to check out. Essex, eh? Still got the Land Rover?
Yes, yeah.
Still undercover? Oh.
Have a look.
So what is it? Old, just old cars there?
No, it's a garage that does Rolls Royces.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah. I see what you mean. Oh, so why did you go down there? Just to have a look?
Open day.
Oh, right.
See how the other half lived. I didn't see you down there, but
No, I wasn't there. Not me. That's for sure. I've just got a load of mundane cars that keep having problems with them.
some nice cars here.
Yeah. trouble with Rolls Royces now are they're not actually that much in vogue in a way, because most of the shadows, spirits, and all that serifs or whatever they're called, they don't fetch any money, do they? And the old ones are either too expensive, or else nobody really, they're a specialised car.
Unpaid investigations, there's millions there.
Yeah, I mean, yes, they are worth a lot of money, obviously. Well, the oil container, water container, bottle, whatever you want to call it, is half full.
That's fun.
It doesn't look as if it's gone down.
I reckon somebody's got a big can.
I think it's just full of. Well, I'm hoping.
Half empty, is it?
Well, no, the oil is
The water container.
Oh, the water container. Well, it's half empty. Yeah. Well, look, yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. But hang on, it's an expansion tank, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be full up, should it?
No, it should rise and fall.
Yeah, but if it's cold, which it was because it hadn't started, it's half full. That's its normal. That is about right, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that doesn't lead you to think that it's full up, because that's a big engine, isn't it? So it's going to take a lot of water to bring that oil right up, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you'll be empty.
Yeah. No.
You'll have a head gasket problem.
Yeah.
I never had like a load of muddy water.
If you couldn't check all the levels and just before I go away on it.
It'll be like muddy water as the oil was getting in.
Were you going to have a furniture sale?
There'll be the sale on the 21st. It's already advertised, isn't it?
Yeah.
Peter Crichton's already advertised it.
So you've got an auction on the 21st?
Saturday the 21st. Field on the Friday.
On the March?
April.
Oh, April.
Lots of valuable stuff.
In any cars where any owners haven't paid up, they'll go as well?
Yeah.
In the auction. What are you going to do with that old XJ6? Scrap it.
Put it in the sale.
Be worth spares to somebody.
Somebody might do it out.
And the Rolls.
Yeah, I've sold that.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, right, that's good.
Sold it as scrap.
Oh. What about your Chevette?
No, I'll take it home.
Yeah, I don't blame you. There's not many of them left.
I've got £1,000 for that Rolls.
Really? It's quite good, isn't it?
Well, they're making more money now than they was. They break for far more money than they...
I think if you look at the chrome bumper ones, if you look at a one in good condition, some of them are around 17,000-20,000 they'll go for.
It varies some.
Yeah, but then the average one, which is not in good condition, is around 7,000 or 8,000, isn't it?
They'll break all right, they've got good bumpers on it, good doors.
Well, it must be worth in spares. See you later.
See how much money to spend on your machine.
You can't afford it now, Ben.
I can't afford it. Oh no. Oh yeah, there's hubcaps. I don't know. What are they from? Is that the roll?
Daimler.
Oh, that. Oh, that.
Is it 420?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
Rip it up.
Yeah. Okay. These Fiats, of this period, I don't know what the newer ones are like, but they had a nice design about them.
Yeah.
Oh,
These are very functional.
yeah, they're quite good little
It's
cars.
just the engine's a bit smoky. But,
I had a Fiat Panda, the square-shaped one,
yeah, I know.
and they were a lovely car.
Yeah. They did,
Really nice car that was.
did the job.
Yeah, we bought it brand new, that one. We had it brand new. It was
The
lovely.
newer ones of these are a lot of trouble with the engines.
Really?
Yeah, apparently so.
I suppose they get problems with engines now because the criteria, a lot of it, is that they have to design them for these emissions.
Exactly
and,
right.
and they're not doing it for the best of the engine, they're
No,
doing it for the environment.
the
So the
environment.
engines are not necessarily that good now.
Absolutely right.
Right, so we'll have a walk through the woods here and see if we can find Tom. Now I'm back.
peaceful.
Yeah.
Oh,
See now?
do you want me to snap it off?
Good. It's kind of you. You got gloves.
Not that they do any good.
I have never been up here. I've been here 20 years and I've never been up here.
You're not.
Well, I couldn't get up here.
Still coming.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, lovely, isn't it?
Beautiful. Here is
Oh,
absolutely.
you see what I mean about you?
Yeah.
See, I've never seen this view before.
It's beautiful.
Oh, I think we should clear the whole lot. It goes down to where it meets the river. So where are you burning this stuff then?
On the actual fire pit we've got already.
On the same one, yeah, good. Well, getting on down here, clearing this bit of land. This is a piece of land that I never really used. In fact, I haven't been on it in 20 years. So we're clearing it all. Hopefully it'll be usable. Well, my dog here is not very happy being the other side of this fence. But I can't let him loose in here, this part of the wood. You want to come and see me, do you? Do you? Right. I'll come and see you. Beautiful day today, and birds are singing. It's absolutely lovely.